Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Dancing with the Stars, the pros' most memorable dances. This is a Disney Plus special that came out in 2022, 55 minutes long. It's meant to sort of kick off the new season, or in a sense, sort of promote the new season as it was going to be airing live. It's one of the very few things, one of the earliest things that have premiered live on Disney Plus, like live streaming the event. It was all pre-taped, but this one was pre-taped, but Dancing with the Stars would have been broadcast live, and I think they've stopped doing that since. I don't know. I don't watch it. My mom watches it. I do not watch it. In fact, I like when this got picked yesterday, I was like, oh, great, we gotta watch more of this, because we already watched the series. I think I watched the first episode of the new season that I'm just talking about now, when it got selected. It was all right. I don't really get into the whole dancing. They're super talented. There's no denying that whatsoever. Derek Huff hosts this, and of course appears all over this in a lot of the dancing sequences. You also get Brandon Armstrong, Cheryl Burke, and my eyesight sucks. Kim Johnson Marger. Yeah. So yeah, Kim Johnson. I don't know any of these people except for Derek Huff, which he does so many Disney things. He's appeared so many times. I recognize him now. He's handsome and he's funny and he's a good dancer. He's a great dancer. You gotta admit that. It's just a given. I think he's probably won more awards according to this episode than anybody else of the dancers that train the stars. And it's not just about, hey, here's the top 20 or so dances that they've had in their million-year history. I don't know how you do 30 seasons. The show started, I don't know when. It started back when screens were still 4:3 aspect ratio. So that gives you the early 2000s. That was the end of the 4:3 aspect ratio before everything went widescreen with the 16:9. But so yeah, when they're showing like season 2 stuff, it's still very square, and they have to sort of put some ornate stuff around it so it doesn't look like they're wasting space on the screen, and also so they don't stretch it out so that it cuts off the top and the bottom, and you don't want that because you want the whole performance. I'm more interested in the set production and the lights and the effects and just how they put together and how they put together the whole thing and how it works with the dance. That kind of stuff I always enjoy. So yeah, they've got a lot of that. And but again, it's all not just about, hey, these are the greatest dances. They show some of the more iconic, historic, silly, often embarrassing, often awful dancing moments in the history of the show, which I found funny. Which I enjoyed. So yeah, this is going to give me the closest I'm ever going to get to watch Dancing with the Stars ever, unless I'm trapped in a room when my mom is watching it. But yeah, or if I go to apparently they film it at the Orpheum Theater in downtown LA. So yeah, I mean, if I got a free ticket to see it, I'd go. I'd watch it. I am fascinated by the production of such things. I've sat in on tapings of stuff before, and it's not as quick and easy as you might expect, but as you might see when you're watching on television. But it is for me. I love the behind the scenes stuff, and this, to a degree, has an element of behind the scenes where they get to comment on their favorite dances, not necessarily the best dances, but their favorite dances from over the umpteen million seasons of the show. It's not been 30 years. It can't have been 30 years. They must have 2 seasons a year or something. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't recognize some of the stars. Some of it was just really silly. I'm just surprised that certain stars showed up for this show, and yeah, they did horribly, but you know, I think some of them they just put on. It's like, American Idol when they used to have the auditions, and they included the really bad people at the very beginning because people just want to watch a train wreck. Yeah. That happened with a few dancers apparently, and I got to see that now. That was sad and funny. But yeah, it's not for me, but if it's for you, go for it. Don't anybody ever shame you into thinking that it's not something that you can't enjoy. So go ahead, watch Dancing with the Stars. But for now, we're going to pick something else to watch.
52.
52. Number 52 is... Oh, okay. All right. It says it's a documentary, but it's... Something tells me it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it's not Electric Boogaloo, but it is Breaking 2. Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, Electric Boogaloo meant something completely different than it does now. So Breaking 2 is what we're watching next. And that 2 is like right up against the G. There's no space. I think that's the way it shows on the screen, and that's how it's listed, I think. But we'll find out. Breaking 2 on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.